Hi Maserati fans, so here we have a Maserati Levante petrol 3 litre. You see a lot of cars come up for spares or repair, Ghiblis, quadruports, Levantes, and engine knocking, noisy engines, chains, that sort of stuff. But we're now starting to see those through the workshop ourselves. So getting to the bottom of it, seeing what's going on has been an interest. You can see online, other people have done videos. And for now, seeing it all for myself, we can see one here, and I'll talk you through what's going on really, I think. So 2020 Levante, 63,000 miles. They all seem to be in that sort of area. So this car came in misfire, camshaft, crankshaft correlation fault. So basically, top and bottom of the engine is out of line. It was running, wasn't knocking. So we've taken the front cover off, taken the engine cam covers off. No mean feat in the cars, a lot to disconnect, a lot to get to. So you get to this position where you can then time the engine up, which we did, and found that the right-hand bank, the chain had jumped a couple of teeth, and the timing was out basically. The reason for that, we discovered, is this tensioner for the chain down here, basically, which is this part here. So we've already fitted the new chains on it and variators, and timed it so that we can then see if the engine's, the integrity of the inside of the engine is okay, see if we've had any valve piston collision. Initial compression check before we started said it hadn't, but obviously the engine wasn't timed properly. So we've got to this point, and the reason it's come off is this plastic part goes down here. This is the old one, so you can see it's just snapped in half, and then the chain has been rubbing on this section here. Obviously the chain goes loose, and then the tensioner comes out as far as it can, and then it jumped. The reason I think they're having oil starvation problems is all this plastic drops down into the sump, which I've covered up here, but basically that's direct access to the sump. Luckily with this one we recovered most of the plastic, but there's a risk because they don't have a gauze on their oil pickup for the oil pump. Most cars have a gauze, a backup filter if you like, before the oil goes in the oil pump, and bits of plastic can enter that tube blocking the oil pump, then the oil pump failure, oil starvation, big end failure, main bearing failure, knocking engines. So yeah, it's all stemming from this plastic part basically, but it's engine out to take a sump off because the sump makes up parts of the engine mounts. Yeah, so quite commonly you see them just having engines just for this part, and that is the best scenario because it's we don't know if it has been oil starvation.